And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio in our Achievement Hunter series. I'm just down here getting a little bot setup going. It was not easy. Also, huge thing, I completely redid oil. So up here where we were just pumping oil and shipping it, we are now refining it up here. We're making plastic. We're making ample numbers of batteries. We got an extreme amount of battery production up here, so much so that can't really keep up with the petroleum gas usage, but we will give it our best here. So yeah, I'm bringing in plastic, bringing it down over here. So plastic is getting unloaded and threaded through all of this, and then pushed right into the bus. Batteries, however, are a little more tricky because they kind of route it around and then down and through. Going through here, gotta dig it through the advanced circuits, and then we got here. So we are ready for action. So let's feed it engines, batteries, steel, and circuits. Now this won't use extreme numbers, and it won't produce extreme numbers, but we do have a little bit of the ability to put in modules in here. So if we want to speed this up, we can do that. But for now, I want to wire this up. I built one roboport. So one roboport, and we have, I'm going to put two of these in, and then we're going to wire this thing up. So one goes there, one goes there. And then with this wired up, it will actually read robot statistics, and it will output signals depending on how many robots are around. So it's X gives us available logistics bots. So let's go to logistics, which are up here. So X is the available. So if we go, we want to enable this if X equals 0, which means there are no available logistics bots. Now, the available construction bots are on Z. So I'm going to copy and paste this and just change this to Z equals 0. So this will, build up some stuff, and it will start to craft up some robots for us. Now, the robots themselves only take a half a second, whereas the frames take 20 seconds. So I would have liked to beef this up. I could actually do that. I kind of built this for our existing battery production, which is just one. But up here there are 40 battery producers. So we got a little bit more capacity. The only thing I'm worried about is, running out of oil. But I also have a crude unload here because we got a little bit of oil down here. We got a ton of it down way south, 4,200% yield, way down there. So a little smatterings. We'll be able to, put a train there, load up the train with crude, and just deliver the crude into this station and have a kind of a centralized processing center. The other thing is, it is time to launch a fish into space. So I'm going to go over here. The rocket is all ready to go. As you can see, we got a fish in there, and we're going to launch. We're going to launch this baby. It's going to give me a little warning that I didn't launch a satellite, but that's okay. I just wanted to grab fish. There it is. So long, and thanks for all the fish. So now this thing is going to start crafting another rocket, which it's gonna take a little bit. So yeah, we've got rocket parts, rocket control units up here, and they're a very, very slow craft, but hopefully we'll be able to get another rocket up. All right. I want to get bots up and running because there are a few bot achievements. So if we look in here, so look at all the green. We have so many achievements that we got from this. So yeah, we deconstruct 100 objects with construction bots, construct more machines using robots than manually. Unfortunately, that's going to be a tough one because I'm already at 28,000 manually. So I'm gonna have to do something with robots. Maybe really like get an area, build a bunch of belt, deconstruct it, build a bunch more belt, deconstruct it, all that kind of good stuff. All right, Diego has joined us back. Let's see, supply player with 10,000 items. So that's supplying the. That's a lot of items to supply. Let's see. Oh, we are just about at the produce 1 million electronic circuits. We are 981,000. So I'm thinking maybe I could. I'm gonna take this out. Actually, no, I'm gonna have to leave that in, I think. Is there a way I can tweak this to be a little bit better? Let me tweak this design a little bit. This is going to have to go back further. And let's see. So steel is right there. So I could put steel there and go up here. Okay, and then this goes up like that. And that gets me a little bit more space in here to deal with a bunch of things. So I'm going to grab this steel here. Okay, now I've got a little bit more space. And let's see. Oh, let's just redo this whole thing. I'm going to let this finish. And I'm going to take this out, take that out, take that out. Oh, so slow. Anyway, that was not a good thing to take away right now. Let that finish. There we go. Okay, now let's rethink this. So if I put one right there. Now we can really beef this up. Flying robot frame people. All right. Let's get this extended. And get some long-handed. Okay, now this is a tough part here. So I think this is going to have to move. All these circuits going to have to move. We're going to go out with them like this, just to give me enough space to then route the return of the bots this way. Okay, so that is good. Now, can we power all of this? I think we can. Right there. There. One there. There. We'll take this one out. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Okay, so as you can see, it put one construction robot in, and since there's one available, it's not going to put any more in because there's one available. So the next stop we need red circuits right here for the logistics spots. Okay, where can we sneak attack and grab some red circuits? I'm thinking right in here. After this, we'll be able to grab some reds right off of the supply. Just like so. So now we've got one logistics and one construction. We need to automate the roboports, that's a brutal craft. 45 of a lot of things, so that's going to be tough. It's 45 steel, 45 red circuits, and 45 gears. It's those red circuits. That's going to be a tough one. We should be close. Do we have red circuits up at the mall? I don't think we do.
We could divert them. It splits off where they're produced, so we could just string them over.
If anything,
I guess there's.
Yeah, that's
Easy enough to produce on demand too.
Oh, we could do it right in here. We have steel, we have circuits, and we have iron right in here. We could do a crafter like right here with all three of these. Hey, there's the produce 1 million electronic circuits. Sweet. Okay, that's agonizingly slow. We need to upgrade that. And then upgrade that. So the only trick to this is we need a long-handed there, and we need two short-handeds. Oh. No,
Need gears first.
We need a long-handed here. Oh yeah, gears. That's going to be a separate. Oh, okay. Let's move this out. Doesn't have to be super duper fast. It just has to work. Whoa. No, we don't need iron.
Sorry.
We just need just like that. And then this will be gears, so there and there. And this will be roboports. Yay! Oh, we can actually. I like the where that was. We can put that back. Put this here. But I'm gonna put a limit on it. There. Not the super duper fastest in the world, but you know, it'll just sit and grind away. And I do have the stack size bonus, so they're able to move 2 off the belt at a time. All right, another roboport ready for action. Let's see, where do we want to put this guy? Oh, the coverage zone on these is so small compared to what I'm used to. Oh, right on top of the lube. It's a perfect spot for that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, it's got to be right there. So now that the lube is covered, we can actually grab this. Where's the research for... Where's the research for logistics network? There it is. Ooh, that's a high-tech science research right there. Let's see. Supply chest is... We gotta wait for that research to finish, and then we can do requester chest, and we can start moving lube. I do have the train that's moving plastic and batteries. I do have that actually moving lube, so we've got quite a bit of lube down here ready for action. It's just we gotta move it from this tank down to where we actually are bottling it up down here, which shouldn't be too bad. We just kind of go west and then straight down into the lube down here. All right. So we got 2 achievements in this episode. That's awesome. You missed the episode where I got the 10,000 trees with fire, Oserock.
Ah, shoot.
Yeah, 10,000 trees. All right, deconstruct 100 objects with the construction robots. Well, here's what I'm thinking about that. If I take, like, where are my roboports? I want to make sure I'm in the zone here. Let's do a good count. So let's do down to 75. This is exactly 100 right here. So I want to build a storage chest right there. I'm going to grab a bunch of construction robots, put them in there. And then I'll need a deconstruction planner and deconstruct. Oh yes, slow bots. So let's look at the achievement. Should be there. There it is. Deconstruct 100 objects with the construction robots. Nice. Yay. So, let's see. Destroy 10 spawners by impact. That's something I can do with the tank. We're so close on some of these. Except for the mass production 3. That's going to take a little while. Produce 20 million electronic circuits. That's a lot. Okay. 10,000 items delivered by logistics robots. Oh, it's going to be painful. Construct more machines using robots than manually. Construct 100 machines using robots. Well, if I would have been smart, I would have blueprinted this little setup. Okay, and now let's grab a blueprint. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to put that thing back down again. I'm going to deconstruct this. It's adding more and more construction bots. Then I'm going to take that blueprint. I'm just going to build that blueprint. Just like that. And this should be exactly 100. Ta-da! There's another one. 3. So I just need to repeat that another, what, 100 times to get that 10,000? Not today.
Just have it build the rail system. And there you'll get your 10,000.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to need to rapidly expand that anyway. I upped the amount of concrete that we're saving. Plus, I started building landfill, so that's using a whole bunch of stone.
Nice.
So we should have quite a lot of concrete ready to go. Where are we building that?
Up here by me.
Up here by me. Oh yeah, it's way over here. So yeah, we got 4.8 thousand. Hey, do you want to add another chest onto that?
Yeah, I gotcha.
And yeah, we're gonna want a little bit more. A little bit more in the bag for that. Oof. All right, we've got requester chests now. So I want a few more. I need a requester chest. And let's get another robot speed out of the way, because they are desperately slow. I've never been this far into the game and not had robots for forever already. So we want to request lubricant barrel.
Oh man, your sulfuric acid is taking a hard hit.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about.
Or was that because we're out of petroleum for the stuff over here?
Yeah, it's mining it, but just very, very, very slow. And sulfuric acid down here. Well, we got a full tanker of sulfuric acid in here. The one, are you talking about the up at the oil base? That depends on how many batteries we use. I've got 40 battery crafters up there. So if we need batteries somewhere, we can craft them.
No, I'm talking about the belt of sulfur running down to purple science, is it? No, high-tech science.
Blues, yeah. Well, I mean, it's being used for blues and a very small smattering of batteries.
Yes.
And as long as that tank down there is full, we're not going to worry too much about it.
We should probably add solid fuel to our shipment from the oil base.
We don't really have the resources for that. I'm cracking every ounce of light oil we get because, believe it or not, that petroleum gas runs dry. If that factory ran 100%, it would deplete those 2 tanks of petroleum gas extremely fast.
This is true. Fair point.
Yeah, so not really cracking that. We can always load up some crude somewhere else and drop it off somewhere, and because we got a lot of little patches of oil around us that we can use. Oh, I think. Oh no, it's not finished. But all right. Well, we did pretty good today. We got I think 3 or 4 achievements locked in. Again, look at them all. That is huge. That's a huge list. Let's see. Next episode will probably, I don't know what we'll tackle. I could just try to play normally and see what we pick up. But we need to expand our logistics network first and foremost. So I'm going to work on that and get our base covered as best we can. It's going to be kind of a gnarly system since it's built so late in the game. We're going to have a lot of weird layouts, but we should get most of it covered. But that'll have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.